Zoom link, you might want to start doing that because we really have a lot of fun over here before the meeting and after the meeting too. So you want to get on, and at the end of the meeting, we always do drawings and prizes for those who are on the Zoom link. And I don't want you to miss. I don't want you to miss out. And so tonight we have costume night. It's a fun night, and we're just having a lot of fun with the whole theme of the fall and the harvest and all that fun stuff. So I love fall. It's like one of my favorite times of the year. I don't know, I know we have teams all over North America, and I love living where there are 4 full seasons. It's very obvious, you know, when you live in Ohio, that you have summer, winter, spring, and fall. There's no confusion here. It's very evident. Right now, where you live, do you have beautiful leaves? Oh my goodness, the trees are gorgeous here. So chat where you're from because we want to know. We love hearing all the different locations. Now I know you that are all the way on the West Coast. It's kind of early for you. You might even still be at work, right? Just getting off of work. And so it's kind of hard for you to have your costume on. You might be driving in the car. Can't put it in the chat right now, but you can certainly tell us on the ahas when you post on your aha where you're ahaing from. All right, so we can catch up on that too. Hey guys, it is a great time of the year to be selling Tupperware. This is it. This is October, and it is so fun with our hostesses right now because they get in on some extra bonuses. And one of them is this. I have fallen in love with this thing. It is so cool. With a $750 party, they get this for free. And I like you to see it every single time we get together because I know it's hard to decide how big it is, how little it is. It is perfect for the desk, all right? Fill it full with hot water or cold. Fill it full for tea, hot tea. Fill it full with coffee, hot chocolate, anything. You can put it on your desk. It's perfect for the desk. It's perfect for the kitchen table to refill the coffee at the table, breakfast table. And it's just so cute. And so I think you're going to love it. You need to make sure you're getting one too. That's with a $750 party and 2 datings. And remember, you can always hold your own party. I know a lot of other party plans don't let you do that. We do. Hold your own party, all right? And you can earn the beautiful hostess gift specials. You can earn the thank you gifts. This is another bonus that they have going right now. This is just with a, is it $250? It's $350 party and 2 datings. You get the salad spinner. If you haven't seen the salad spinner, it's amazing. You barely have to move this thing. I mean, literally, you could do it with a finger, one finger, all right? That's how easy it is, even if it's filled with salad. And it will rinse that, putting it, I put it in there with quite a bit of chilled water. If you add a little bit of salt and a little bit of vinegar, it pulls all the pesticides off, and it pulls all the salt and the vinegar will do its job to pull off the dirt and the pesticides that might be on there or any kind of. All right, and so you just go ahead and put it in there. I put a little bit of water in there, about halfway full. Put my mixed greens in there, a little bit of the salt and the vinegar, and then spin. And when you spin, it's going to work like a washing machine. All right, and then I take my lid and I just kind of pull the whole back, dump, and then put it back in, and then I spin it dry. So it's super easy, okay? Now that basket can be used for washing blueberries, washing strawberries, washing grapes, anything that you want to wash up and get really clean. You're gonna love it because it is, it honestly tastes better if you'll wash it. I know the bag often says pre-washed. Don't believe it, all right? It is pre-washed, but probably not at your standards. If you saw the water coming off of there, you wouldn't be happy. All right, and I also share with you one of the things you need to know. So a lot of our fruits and vegetables we bring in from other countries, and they just don't have some of the same standards and that we have here in the U.S. on what we consider clean. All right, and so do yourself a favor, get yourself a salad spinner. So you need to hold your own Tupperware party. $350, you're going to be able to qualify at that level. And then, of course, at a $750 this. And when you hit 1,000, like your host right now, they can choose these beautiful host gift specials, or you can double your host dollars anyways, but you can also get $400 of anything in the Tupperware catalog for your vendor shows this winter, all right? And this upcoming holiday season, you can absolutely that's like $400 free, all right? Cost you nothing for that. And you'll be able to go out and do shows and get that profit right back in your budget. Do remember there are some really, really cool specials going on. We're going to talk about those a little bit. And always choose your thank you gift wisely, because honestly, there's not a thank you gift here that wouldn't be an absolute asset to your kitchen. But if you're going to use it as gifts and so forth, these are really great with your salad, your seasoning blends in there as a gift, one at a time, or a full set, and just go ahead and label them up there. You can get a label maker and do that super easy. It looks so cute. And you'll love what you have to offer. It's my favorite time of year. I love fall, but I love going into the holiday season because I just have this overwhelming desire to give. I love to give gifts. I've always been that person. And so holiday Christmas is really, really a fun holiday for me too. And Thanksgiving is fun because I can show off my Tupperware, but it's just a nice family tradition at my home and in my family. So I hope you have those traditions too. We're going to be coming up with a rally soon. It's all about traditions, and we love it when you share your traditions. So you'll be thinking about what tradition you'll share, whether it's a recipe or something you and your family do that's special, that makes it more special for you. All right, it is time for us to jump into our first training, and Loretta is going to do another part of her series. And so Loretta, we want you to take it away, and can't wait to hear what you have to say. People are using all these ideas and growing their business. Thank you, Loretta. And you know, as I introduce Loretta, I want to tell you the credits that she has behind that name, Loretta. She is actually a 3-star director. She's extremely successful with our company. She's a national trainer. And she actually, if you'll check it out on the Tupperware US and Canada Facebook page, Loretta was posted 2 days ago, or was it yesterday, Loretta? They posted up a whole demo that she did that they found on our cook channel, Cooking with Tupperware, and they asked her if they could post it up there on the US and Canada page as well. So what a compliment, Loretta, and what an honor to be posted on the US and Canada page from them finding it on our public page, our cooking page right there at Champion. So Cooking with Tupperware Champion. It's the literal name that you would search for is Cooking with Tupperware, and you'll find it. But if you are having an issue, because there are a couple of them now I've seen out there with the same name, you'll just need to find the one that is our Champion page. It would be, I would be the one that would be the publisher of that, Pamela Matheny Clift. If you're having any issues at all, just shoot us a quick message or a text or whatever. We'll make sure you find that page, because it is a public page for you to use to grow your business. And as you use that to grow your business, you can actually take the videos that we put up there and forward them right into your Tupperware parties, because they're public. Okay. Thank you so much. Now let's take it away, Loretta.
All right. Hey, everyone. I hope you've been creating your whirlpool of datings, and maybe it was a little hard in the beginning, or maybe you haven't started. Okay, it's going to be a little hard in the beginning, but every day, you're going to make contact. Okay, 25, 30 people a day until you build your party lineup to be 4 Facebook parties, virtual parties, however you do them, a week, because you're going to start them on the same day and you're going to end them on the same day. So you're really just doing one, but you're just using the same things all the time. Okay. And we have lots of ways for you to do that with the copy paste groups. If you're not utilizing that, oh my goodness, absolutely get in on that. All right. So if you've been working on your dating whirlpool, you know that once it gets started, it gets easier and easier. But the worst thing you can do is stop moving. All right. So do not stop moving. All right. So we are going to talk about how you're going to keep that whirlpool of datings going. Okay. And keep that strong lineup all the way through the end of the year, so you can have an amazing holiday season and into January, so you can pay off all those bills, those credit card bills from all that, those holiday gifts. Okay. And so you want to keep this whirlpool going for a long, long time. Okay. So don't stop moving. Keep going. It's not easy. It's going to be hard, but it's going to take you doing something every single day, no skipping. Okay. We talked about how you need belief. You need to believe that you are serving, you are giving something to your hosts. All right. It's not about you. You are helping your host. Oh my goodness, sorry. Your host earn free Tupperware, cook better, save money, save waste, save time in their kitchen. All right. Creating moments with their families. You're serving. You need to believe that. And you need to have the will to do that, to go and contact these people and have the willpower. And to make that happen, you need habits, because the habits, once they become a habit, you'll naturally just keep doing them. Okay. So we talked about that, and that's how you can get your whirlpool started. And then we're going to talk about, as you're in that whirlpool, how you keep the whirlpool going. And there's 6 different things I'm covering. Tonight, we're doing number 3. We talked about number 1, the importance of tracking. Okay, I already talked about tracking. There's a tracking sheet out there. If you don't know how to find it, let me know. I will find it for you. Okay, it's in our champion group. The second thing we talked about is the importance of your party posts. They need to be real. They need to be about you. You need to be creating connections, and you can go back and watch that. You need to have real people using the Tupperware. If you don't want to use yours, go find Nikki's, go find Ellen's, go find Lori's, go find anybody else's out there. Okay, real people, not your corporate videos. Yes, you can use them, but people want to see real people using your product. Okay. And then third, we talked about, oh, no, we didn't talk, we're going to talk about that tonight. So leading up to, I'm going to talk to you about the importance of partnering with your host to get those datings. Okay, I'm not talking about host coaching. That is something you did before, and we'll touch about, there's lots of training on host coaching. I'm talking about partnering with your host, okay, to ensure you get those datings into your date book and you keep that whirlpool going, okay? And let me find my notes on that. So again, you are not doing this for you, okay? You're dating those 2 datings or more to help your host. You are helping your host earn host gift specials. You are helping your host earn all the bonuses, okay? Because they can't get them without those datings, okay? And one of the things you might want to consider is on the day the party starts, is to do some audio, like short video clips where they're hearing your voice. You're giving them some reminders. You already did some host coaching with them, but you want to tell them what the host bonuses are, the host gifts awards are going to be, and that they're going to need those 2 datings, and not to worry because you've got some ideas, and would they like your help? Okay. And so you're going to do these in short little spurts. Okay. And I don't know about you guys, but if someone leaves me a 5-minute video clip, audio clip, I usually tune out. Okay. They need to be short little audio clips. Hey, Mary, thanks so much for taking a party. Oh my goodness, we're going to be starting tomorrow. Actually, we're starting today. Make sure you're inviting all your friends. I can't wait to help you earn all your host awards. Okay. And then the next one, I might say something like, hey, Mary, just want to remind you that with the 2 datings, you're going to be able to enjoy an amazing shopping spree. You're going to be able to earn exclusive host gifts. You're going to be able to earn exclusive host bonuses. All right. Would you like my help to make sure you're getting those 2 datings? Okay. So that she or he is not surprised. Okay. So you're planting seeds that very first moment that you are offering to help. Okay. And don't be upset if they don't want your help. Some don't. That's okay. Okay. All right. Don't worry about it. And we'll talk about overcoming that a little bit later. Okay. So do those short clips and ask them if they want your help. Okay. Let's see. Because sometimes we get in a routine where we're just copying and pasting, and it becomes very impersonal. All right. Sometimes they might even kind of notice that they are just a number in your book. Okay. So by you sending a short video clip and them hearing your excitement and you saying their name, okay, and wanting to serve them and help them earn all their awards, it's a little bit different than using a copy paste text thing. Okay. All right. So think about that. Think about if it was your party and someone did that to you, what would you think? He or she has gone a little step above everyone else. Okay. Also, you're not going to be surprising them when you're posting in their parties and asking friends to date the party to help your host. All right. So this is planting seeds and setting you up for that. Okay. All right. So that was number one. Number two, a couple days before the party ends. All right. You're going to again remind your host, hey, Mary, don't forget to make sure you get all your exclusives and all your host bonuses and your shopping spree and the host gift exclusives just for you. You're going to need those 2 datings. Okay. And so you're going to ask her to personally, if she's okay with your help, say, can I help you? All right. Ask her to message her friend, okay, and you in a 3-way message, okay, and say something like, hey, Sue, oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I'm earning so many great awards from Tupperware, and I thought you might like to too. And you are in that message group, so then you can follow up with Sue, okay? It's so much more, it's better, okay, than coming from you. You're the Tupperware woman, okay, or lady or guy, okay? You're the Tupperware friend, okay, the rep here. But it comes much more better when it's coming from their girlfriend, okay? Does that make sense to you guys? All right. So now, if she wants 2 datings, she's not going to ask just 2 people. You're going to encourage him or her, your host, to ask 10, 12, 15 people, okay? It is a numbers game. You might get 1 out of 10 guys, all right? So it is a numbers game, all right? And so make sure it's just better. Most of your datings come from the host asking her friends than from you asking your friends, okay? I will do parties and I'll be sitting there. Actually, it just happened to me today. Okay, we had a $1,000 party. We didn't have any datings. All right, until my host said, hey, I'm just looking for 2 more datings. And all of a sudden, the friends are like, okay, I'll help you. Okay, they're going to do that for their girlfriends. All right, so that was number 2, is have them 3-way you in a message so that you can start helping them earn those host gifts and get those datings. All right. And third is, actually, that was third. They need to ask 12 to 15 people to get those too. All right. Now, if you remember back in the party tracker, there was a column there that you gave your host a challenge, okay, to invite them and to message you, okay, in that group. All right. And so you can track right there. Okay. Right there. So you're keeping track of this, because at the end, if she hasn't said, maybe Kerrie, okay, she didn't 3-way you with Kerrie. So you're going to follow up with Kerrie, okay? But you don't want to follow up with Kerrie if she has 3-way with you. And the only way to keep track of this, guys, if you've got 4 parties, 5 parties going on in that week, you need your party tracker. So you remember if you messaged with Kerrie before, because that would be really bad if you already messaged 3-way with her and then you sent her a private message without the host. Okay. All right. So that's it for number 3. You want to keep your dating whirlpool going. Okay. You're going to use your party tracker. You are going to make your party posts real, live, get to know them. Okay. Let them know you. All right. Build that relationship. And then number 3, you're going to partner with your host to get those datings. All right, guys. So let's keep this whirlpool going. And next week, we're going to talk about the party survey there's 6 things. So we're going to be on number 4 next week. All right, take it away.
All right, so guys, this is fun. We are really learning from Loretta. And, guys, she has sold over 110, I believe it is, $1,000 in personal sales this year. So keep learning and keep listening and get in the know when it comes to Loretta. Following is so much fun. And these little people are my granddaughters, like a couple years ago. But treating your business tonight and being in the know, one of the best investments you can make right now with economy the way it is for you to invest in yourself and invest in your knowledge, invest in your health, and invest in your family. In family time. So I want to thank you for being here, because this tonight is a way for you to learn to earn. And that's what's so important. So we want to find out who RSVP before noon. So I'm going to go to my RSVP screen here and check that out. And so I've got to make sure, let's see. This is always hard for me to figure out which one to click. RSVP. Linda Schwartz. Congratulations, Linda. You are the winner of the RSVP drawing tonight. And then for you, all of you to know that our copy and paste is alive and well. We have so many places for you to learn. And just on Mondays alone, we have Leader Zoom, to do's and dreamers and doers, to hot topics, to the perfecting the demo. This Monday is perfecting the demo with Kevin and Lori. You want to be on for that. And then we also have cooking with Tupperware. We talked about that already this evening. On Wednesday, we have Why Tupperware, Why Now? This week we have a surprise for you on Wednesday. You're going to want to know. All right, so stay tuned for that in just a second. And then on Thursdays, we have Welcome Zoom at 7. Every time you have a new champion come to the team, please invite them to get in on 7 o'clock so they can meet me, and I will send them the fuzzy socks just to thank them. And it's my way of making sure that I get a chance to meet everybody and that they get a chance to meet me as well. And there's usually a director or two on there that can share too about the team. And we'd love to have all the directors on there, but we certainly don't get that because some of them are still feeding family supper or putting kids to bed, and that's okay too. And then of course on Thursdays, we do our Tupper Team Night like right now. And then we also have our twchamps.com is a website that you can go to. And if you click on, for instance, files and then videos, you can watch a lot of great video training. You click on files and go into the files, you can find a ton of recipes. You go to the recipe files, but there's just door prize slips, all kinds of things that you can go to. Then we also have our Champion Facebook team page. Boy, isn't that a fun team page. Lots of interaction, lots of chances to win all the time. If you're engaged in that page, you're going to win something, all right? And then our copy and paste. Champion Copy and Paste is one of the best copy and paste groups out there. We do it for you to make it easy for you to literally copy and paste it into your parties to make that work so much easier. If you're a full-time working mom, if you are a grandma and doing daycare in your home, any of that kind of stuff, we want to make this job so easy for you. All you have to do is schedule those parties up and copy and paste them in, all right? And so I personally leave my copy and paste open for a day or two. Some people do it in 30 minutes and done. So you decide your style and let it happen, let it rip. You got all of it done for you. All right, so our rally last week, you're going to be so excited because we're going to do the same thing we did last week and jumping around and letting different people train you. But tonight, last night was Christmas gift giving ideas, and tonight's our Halloween fun. All right. And so who RSVP'd last week, or who put their ahas on last week, and our winner is Susan Clark. Congratulations, you're the winner on the RSVP for team night last week. Love it. Congratulations. You're like a regular winner. You know why? Because she always is on and always commenting on her ahas. Monday night was a great night, and we had some great knowledge shared on Monday night, including ask your leader to share with you the training that we had on hashtags that you should not be using. There are hashtags that are banned. And if you use them, they will actually keep your posts from being shown to your family and friends. It just, it doesn't send you a warning or it just doesn't show your stuff. And so don't use them, all right? And believe it or not, the reason I shared this training with you, because some of them are so common used by us. Like one of them is hashtag party. Who would have thought, right? And so can't use that one. It will flag down, and a lot of them are different if you would look them up, which I don't even suggest that you do because some of them are crazy. But if you would look them up, they're like street terms that are just banned from Facebook. So they're crazy though. Like work hard is banned. It's like, so you need to ask your leader to share that with you from our leaders meeting, because everybody should know that. But we wanted to keep it to our leaders and for our leaders to share with you. All right, and so who won on our ahas? Let's see. And it is Chris Dunham. Oh my goodness, Chris Dunham, you are a rock star. You're just doing so good. Thank you for being on leaders meeting with us. All right, well, here's your surprise. Now, next Wednesday, that's 6 days from today, we are going to do our new monthly thing that we're going to do this month again. We did it last month, we're doing it this month. I don't know if we're keeping it up, but we did have fun with it last month. We thought we'd do it again this month. We're going to do a guest and Salesforce online bingo. It's a Zoom bingo. And so we will have a Zoom link for them to register and to get their free cards or to buy their cards, whatever they want to do. And they can't earn cards for free. We love to give away Tupperware, and we love to have your guests get on, and we love to have you get on. You will win logo items, and it might be a t-shirt one time. It might be a logo bag one time. It might be, I mean, I have a ton of stuff, all right? So I'm gonna let you win, and literally we will ship these gifts to your recipient or your winner for free. And this is a fun way for you to build your VIP group, let them come into the bingo and register with the bingo. And we should have 100, 200 people on this bingo. That's how fun this is gonna be. And it is going to be a lot of bingo and a little demo and some recipes shared and stuff like that. But it really is more about bingo and entertaining your customers and showing them how cool our product is and how cool our team is. And so bring friends, let's have fun. And again, guests will win Tupperware, and Salesforce members will win logo items. And so we are going to have a Tupperware raffle as well. And they can buy Tupperware raffle tickets, and we'll have a lot of really cool raffles that we will use and give away some fun raffle gifts. And then we'll also have extra bingo cards that they can purchase along with the ones they have. And then the host that comes with the most, that's the largest Tupperware party, we are going to honor her with a gift as well. And so we'll have fun with confirming that and making sure that those sales get submitted in the week of this week, which is from today's date, the 13th to the 19th. And it is going to be a fun way to honor your preferred hostesses, your great hostesses, and your customers. And so we have how they're going to get their bingo cards. They get one card for RSVP. They get a card if they invite 2 or more guests to come on with them. And they get 2 cards if they place an order between 10:13 to 10:19. And they get 2 cards if they'll say, I'll do a future party and sign up to be a host. And they get 3 cards if they join our team this week. And so the dates are from the 13th to the 19th. We're going to do big, which will be our final round. We'll be all the B's, all the I's, and all the G's, just like we do in our in-home bingos. We'll find the king or the queen and honor them. And we'll also give away raffles that they can buy raffle tickets for some really cool items for the raffles, okay? And then our Salesforce members, you, for your logo wear, which could be bags or towels or t-shirts or sweatshirts or whatever, but I will be giving random things away during the whole night. You get 1 card for submitting your order this week by the 19th. That says the 12th. It's going to be the 19th, okay? You also get 2 cards if your order's over 500, 3 cards if your order's over 1,000 by next Wednesday. And this Wednesday cut off at 5 o'clock. And you would get 3 cards if you register to recruit this week, and 1 card if you have a guest attending with you, 1 or more guests attending, you are going to get another card to win on. All right. And so you can also purchase additional bingo cards if you'd like, because you really want to play and you really want to have good odds of winning. Purchase some more cards. It's fun. Play bingo, win gifts. It's all about the fun. All right. And so we're really excited about this. And we're building it every month. And last month, we're changing it up from last month and doing things a little different because we're learning as we go, right? All right, so hot topics. Thank you, Amy, for running hot topics on Monday. Amy and Jessica work as a team, and Amy was the lead this week. And she did a great job releasing all of our new products. Buy your samples. Did you buy your samples? We have a winner tonight on our sample drawing too. We'll have to find out who that is. All right, so hot topics. The winner is Becky Fichtelman. Congratulations, Becky. Oh, I love it. Congratulations to you. I hope you're on tonight, so you got to hear that. And then we also have our ahas from our cooking on Tuesday nights, which was amazing. Melanie cooked and Amy cooked, and I made my caramel corn. Love caramel corn. And so our cooking is Linda Schwartz. Congratulations, Linda Schwartz. All right. And then also our White Tupperware Why Now. And boy, it was fun, Lori. We love our Lori and Ellen. Right, Lori's picture there is cracking me up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lori. I would have definitely had that changed. And that's it's your costume, all right? All right, and so she's gonna hit me. Imagine we're not in the same room. All right, so Why Tupperware Why Now is Chris Dunham again. Did you win already? You did. Saving me on shipping. Thank you, Chris. All right. And Parties Up. Oh my goodness, look at these Parties Up. I'm so anxious to go to the screen. Look at this. 15 Parties Up. Girlfriend, that is Becky Jean Brady. Oh, I am proud of you, girl. That is amazing. Chris Dunham, 15 parties. Heather Blackwell, 15 parties. And then we also have Hermeline Harvey, Jan Linsky, 15. Holy cow, we have these 15 parties. I'm so proud of you guys. Jen Schulin, 15 parties. Joni and Dave, 15 parties. Pam Callahan, 15 parties. Wow, these are registered parties, and they're real because they're in there. I mean, we get these right out of the Tupperware website. This is excellent, guys. We have 11 parties with Loretta, 8 parties with Tammy McClung. Congratulations. Amy Gardner, 5, Jenny, 5, Jessica, 4, Nikki, 3, Robin, 2, Manel, 2, Rebecca DeYoung, 2, Terry Rufino, 1, 2, Debbie Morris, 1, Ellen, 1, and Gina Arnold, 1. Congratulations. So as soon as you open up a party link, it gives me that information. And I don't see the name or the host or anything like that, but I do see all right, a party link. All right. And so congratulations, guys. And so our team, leading team, Dream Catchers. Boy, you did a great job, Amy, on making sure all your people know to register their parties up, and gave them the link. I saw them do it this week. Gave them the link of where to register, how to sign in, and make sure that they're in this drawing. Miracle Workers, you did it too. I saw it. Congratulations. That's Christy with the Miracle Workers Extreme Stars. Jessica did it. See, you guys are all thinking alike and sharing is caring. PC Champs 23, Loretta's Rainbow 13, Tupper Tassels 5, Butterfly Catchers 3, Tupper Bears 2, and Par Excellence 1. And I can tell you right there that there's team members that just don't know where to go ahead and hit that link and go ahead and register. You only have to register one time, and as long as you don't change your password, every single week you're going to be in this drawing as long as you have party links open. All right, so it's really a good drawing to be into. And so let's see who our winner is. Let's push that button, and it would be somebody off this sheet right here. And Parties Up is, drum roll, Pam Callahan. Congratulations, Pam. Yay. Love seeing you win, girl. That is awesome. All right, and so our Tupperware business opportunity is like that other $475 retail value, $139 is the cost. That is the best price we have in catalog. Look at all those products they're getting. Are you offering? Are you offering? Are you telling everybody that you're looking for, you're hiring, you're taking in part-time, full-time, just not any no time, and business builders with your team? Open up your team opportunity. And it does come with catalogs. We also do have the $15 kit opportunity too, the virtual kit, which is $15 and no product and no catalogs. All right. And so we have so much going on, and I just want to tell you with the host program, if you would add up the host program for having that $1,000 party, they are going to get $750 value of Tupperware for $102, and that is the jug price, the thermal bottle price, the spatula, and the salad spinner, and that is just climbing up the ladder of all of the gifts and everything that are offered. And it's a really good deal for being a host. Ooh, who won our sample draw? This is so fun. I love seeing it. Now I'm nervous about who's going to win this because if it's somebody that buys a lot, we'll have to pay out a lot. Let's see. And this is samples. Spring Steel, congratulations. You are the winner of the samples. So are you on, Spring? Is Spring on right now? Are you excited, Spring? Are you on? I don't know if she's on. She's in a different time zone a little bit, but not much. All right. Well, congratulations, Spring. I'm happy for you. That is awesome. And so look for that. I don't do it every single month, but when I do it, you want to put your name there that yes, I bought samples and have a chance to win. Then you send me your invoice, just a copy of your screen sheet, so that we can send you back the money for all the samples, your costs that you purchased, and give you some fun spending money for something else. Wow, crazy. All right. And so guys, we have some good sales going on. As a matter of fact, right now, if you would print out every one of the pages you have sales for, you would have 10 pages, 10 sales pages. It's crazy. And so the new one is the microfiber. Do you not love our microfiber? Oh, I love it. And I have to tell you, the window clean cloth, I used it on my son. My son lives in a beautiful home with huge walls that are windows. And I cleaned his windows with that. And he came out and said, Mom, what did you do for the windows? Jessica's all of the time working and trying to get those windows that clean. And I'm like, it was the cloth, it wasn't the product. And so it wasn't like Windex or something like that. It was just the microfiber cloth. And it's so easy to make those windows look beautiful, and the sun comes in and it looks so nice. Guys, if you don't have that, you need to get it. Whether you're cleaning mirrors or whether you're cleaning windows, you can use a little bit of water if they're really dirty, but honestly, you don't need anything. You just use the cloth as a cloth, and it pulls all the dust and all the smears off of the window, and it looks gorgeous, all right? The microfiber towels that we use in our kitchen, the dish towels, hands down the best, love them. And then I will also tell you, the number 3 right there is the recycling microfiber multi-purpose towel. Well, that's my dish towel. All right, that's not a dish towel to dry, that's a dish towel to wash for me, but you can use it for cleaning everything. And then we have number 4 is a recycled dusting towel. Oh my goodness, that picks up dust. And it's so nice because it doesn't put it all over the rest of the house when you're cleaning, because the little rag gets pretty dusty and dirty. And so that's a lot easier to clean with. And then of course we have recycled mopping towel. I honestly don't use it to mop with, but I love to use it to clean up big spills and stuff like that on the countertop because it's very absorbent. And then perfect for those. You guys want all of that. Is this not so cute? Oh, it's so stupid cute. I love it. Ladybugs, how cute are they? And so I will share with you what an adorable gift set, what an adorable thing to have in your kitchen for the little ones, for the big ones. I love it. I know my mom will love that. Let me tell you what's really good about these coffee mugs. They don't get hot. And so you can use these coffee mugs for hot chocolate and stuff like that, and the handle's not gonna get hot. Even if you put it to reheat it in the microwave, the handle is not hot. Even if you have the hot coffee in it or hot chocolate in it, that handle is not hot. So these are super smart to be using with children, all right, or elderly people like my mother. And so they are pretty, they are fun, and they are practical, all right? And then you have your ladybug set with your water bottle and your little lunch set. And I'm telling you, kids, my grandkids are so into anything that has dividers and sections, and they can do their own little sections and then do their lunch and all these little different compartments. They love that. So they love this. All right. And then this is a special sheet we've done, and the print is kind of small, but I will tell you, The master is pretty clear. This is not a real clear copy, I don't think right now, but the master is pretty clear. I'm gonna post this out there for you so you don't have to print off 10 pages, okay? I know, right? Like, yay! All right. And so much better than printing off 10 pages if you want to actually take it with you to your parties or give it to a friend and say there's so many deals on. Look for these on the website. You could, she could certainly be seeing, oh, I need to find that, I need to find that, and see what she's interested in, and so she can go look, because printing off all 10 of those pages, or even sending somebody all 10 of those pages. When this is nice and clear, they can blow it up on their phone and be able to read it freely on their phone as well. All right, I do want to tell you one thing. The set that came out today, and it is the children's set. I know you're thinking, Pam, you have never told us not to buy anything. I'm not telling you not to buy it. I'm just telling you not to buy it with that order number, all right? And let me show you the math. It's $19 on sale right now. If you were to buy this set on sale, it's $19. Or you can buy it here, and it's a baker's dozen, which means you buy 12 and you get one set free, but the price isn't right for you, because they're not going to give you 25% off on this. And so if you buy 13 of these at $19 each, that's $247, right? Minus your discount, that's $185.25. And so their price is better. You think, no, I'm buying their price. No, don't, because you're only saving yourself $16.25. But let me show you what you're losing. When you buy it this way, you are getting you're getting sales credit for $169. You're not getting sales credit for $247. Okay, you're following me? The next thing that's wrong with this is when you order 13 of these at $19, it adds up to $247. That's $3 away from claiming a thank you gift and a party and 10% free. So why would you give up a thank you gift and $25 shopping host dollars, which is $25 free Tupperware? And don't forget, with a $100 order, you can get, what is it? The great big giant canister for $10. And so if you put this in as a party and you put 6 of them on one order and 7 of them on another order, and then you add that giant canister, you've got over $250 for a party in sales credit. That's not your cost. And then you've also got 2 of those giant canisters you can sell on your event table. Because if you're buying this, you're already doing events somehow, some way. So you might as well go ahead and get the best bang for your buck. Okay, now that was the girlfriend talk, all right? And I'll be honest with you, I just don't want you to lose the opportunity to get more things for your table. What at $25, you pick yourself. You out of the full line catalog, anything you want. More things for your kitchen, more things to build your business, more Christmas gifts to give to your family. All of that comes into play right here. So you're like, yeah, you've never told me not to buy Tupperware. Well, I'm just saying, don't buy it that way. All right. Okay. And so don't forget our wonderful Everybody Wins party that's out there. This is so easy for you to use to build your business, where you are messaging people and saying, hey, I'd love to invite you to go ahead and do a Tupperware party right now. All the sales are double credit. You would love it. And I'd love to work with you. And they're like, oh, I don't know if I can do it right now. I'll say, well, I could put you in my Everybody Wins party, where all you do is put $200 in orders in, and you have a chance to win $80 free. Would you be interested in that? And that, as long as they're local, this works perfect. Okay. Now, if they're not local, you just need to have enough people in that area to go ahead, at least 5 people in that area. So one person gets the box and sorts it all and helps them, her friends pick it up. So this is kind of like Everybody Wins party, or it can be called a girlfriend party. And where 5 girlfriends say, let's do this. And they all put $200 orders in, whether they put the orders in themselves or collect the orders, then all of them get $80 in free Tupperware. So it's a multi-host girlfriend night where everybody does $200 or more, and then they split it up. So you can call it Everybody Wins, or you can call it girlfriend night, all right? And so it's just a fun new concept, new idea, and a fun way to play. All right, so we're gonna take our screens down, because right now it is time for us to hear from, can't wait to hear from Kerrie.
So last night, Addison and I had a charcuterie party. So At the beginning of October, I was doing my weekly calls and, I was getting a couple no's. And so I was a little discouraged because I was really wanting to fill up my month, of course, that we always say date heavy in the beginning of the month. So I was really trying to get those, beginning months, the first 2 weeks, really set. So I was just on the on my website trying to look around and just order some samples or whatever. And I came across a great special that they don't have currently right now, but I'm going to tell you how we can make this even better. It was some cheese smarts, and I saw them and I was like, oh wow, they're a set. And I was like, that's a cool idea. And my friends and my family, we love charcuterie boards. So before we called them meat and cheese trays, we always had them at the holidays. We always had them around. In fact, my husband and I and Addison, we love to have them, just for a snack on the weekend. So we do it all the time. So I saw those and instantly I went, a charcuterie party. I'm having a party. And I was like, when we always say also, if you don't have anything booked, have yourself a party. I know, Pam, you've always said that. Everybody always says, if you don't have a party, book a party and you be the host. So I basically thought to myself, all right, and I had an event to go to with some friends. And I thought, well, I'm going to see if I had them in my cart. I hadn't ordered them yet because I wanted to make sure I got people confirmed. I didn't want to order these and then be out of luck if no one was going to get them. I didn't want to be sitting on them. So I thought, well, I'll ask around to some of my friends and see if they'd be interested in doing a charcuterie party. And at this time, I had no idea really what the heck that meant other than I wanted to get these. I wanted to have a party. Addison, you have to be quiet, please. So I will tell them that. So I had asked a few friends and they all were like, oh my gosh, that sounds really, really fun. So I said, okay, I'll let you know when I'm going to pick the date. And also you'll get a piece of Tupperware. It'll be some, charcuterie items. We'll build it and you get to take it home and I'll charge, a fee. And they were like, okay, just let us know. So once I did the math, I got everybody's money up front. I figured it out and it was, I charged $25. And the way I came up with that is each piece of Tupperware that I had was a certain like $11. And then I factored in a little bit for the shipping and the tax. So I filled that in. And then I figured, okay, if I have 8 people, because I wanted to either have 8 to 12 people, I didn't want it to be too big because I wanted to be able to help people and everything. So I figured it out to be $25. So I charged everybody $25. Everybody Venmo'd me, gave me cash, however they did it, and they all prepaid me. So I had all that money. I placed my order so I'd make sure I had the Tupperware in time. And then I saved that money so that when I can go shopping the week of the party. So the party was yesterday. So Tuesday I went out, and for charcuterie items, I don't know if you guys all have Aldi where you live, but Aldi has been my favorite store for years. And it just keeps getting better every year. And they have an amazing area where you can get charcuterie stuff at a very, very reasonable price. I mean, like half the price. If you guys have a Giant Eagle, it's like half the price of that. So great selections. Just like if you have a Trader Joe's, we don't, but it's similar to like all those fancy cheeses. And so I made a list of what I wanted to get. I actually went on Pinterest and kind of looked up a couple ideas. And then I got a little overwhelmed because I wanted to get so much stuff. But my husband said, we did the math, we figured it out. You have $84 that you could spend on wine and charcuterie items. So we tried to stay in that budget. I went over a little bit, but I also bought a couple things for myself as well. So that $84 covered it. So you guys might be thinking, well, you really didn't make any money from that. My idea was not really to make any money off of my friends. My idea was to have a good time, have my friends over and show them, the Tupperware catalog. So they all know that I'm a Tupperware lady. But, have them over, made sure I had some of my catalogs sitting out so that they can grab some. I had a special 1-page flyer printed up so they could look at that as well. So it basically was a party. So basically how I did it was when people came, I had a table set up, and I'll post pictures if that's okay with Pam. I'll post pictures in Champion of how I set it up. So earlier in the day, and my best friend came over like an hour early and helped me cut up some of the cheese because my husband's out of town. I was like, who's gonna help me cut all this cheese up? And then I used all of my Tupperware containers. So this actually has my crackers in it, and I set those out. I had my snack and store large that I use all of my cheddar cheeses. I kept those all together. I had stuff in modular mates, stuff that was in regular containers. I actually put in Tupperware containers so I can show them all using them. Oh, thank you, Addison. Addison wants me to show you the Cheese Smart that we used. We used the rectangular Cheese Smart. But if you look in your catalog, thank you, Addison, you know that you have 2 other sizes. So this one's $28. So if you were going to do a charcuterie party, this one might be a little bit more than you really wanted to do. But the other ones are, I think, 17 and I think $22, and they're a nice size as well. So then you could factor in a price that would fit your friend's needs. And so that mine was a little bit more expensive. I did buy like the fancy salamis, the fancy, pepperoni, things like that. But I also threw in regular pepperoni. I did grapes. I did different dried fruits. So this time of the year, you would want to use dried fruits. Thank you. We bought some other items here, like chocolate covered almonds and caramels. So we did all that. Thank you, Addison. And then they actually sell all the specialty grapes. They were green grapes and purple grapes. Of course, I cleaned them all in my vinegar wash. I didn't know about the salt, so I'm excited about that. But I cleaned them all, let them air dry. And Pam, I use my big mop style microfiber to actually dry all my fruits and vegetables on. I love to use that. It never is used, on my floor. I always keep it on my counter to dry out all my fruits and vegetables once I clean them in that vinegar solution. So we cleaned all that. I kept them in the Fridge Smart so I could show the Fridge Smarts. So I meticulously placed everything out that was all in Tupperware, except those chocolates. Those 2 little containers were not. Made sure that I was utilizing all my Tupperware. So when they first came, I had everything set up. All the Tupperware was clean and everything. I want it cleaned and sanitized for everyone. I had gloves provided. I had tongs. I told them all at the beginning it was up to them if they'd like to use the tongs and the gloves. I have a bathroom right off of my dining area where we were all set up, and they all washed their hands and we went from there. I did a little intro where I told them what charcuterie means. And if you guys don't know, it's a 15th century French word where it came about. And it actually is the technique or art of making and curing your dried meats like salami, pepperoni, and things like that. So I threw that little tidbit out there. I introduced everybody. They all knew me, of course. We ended up having a couple people didn't show. So I have that one left that I'm going to make up and deliver to her tomorrow because she was sick. But it went really well. And if you guys don't want to do a Cheese Smart, you can also think of the things that we have on sale right now. We have a round container with our price is about $14. We have the Clearly Elegance Shallow right now. I think our price is like $26. A large lunch, it would be another economical idea. It's like $11.05. A large lunch because they're on sale right now. Then, like I said, the Cheese Smart, any size, and of course your snack and stores. Another was a modular mate number 1, rectangular, shallow. That would be another great one as well. So it doesn't really have to be the Cheese Smart, but if you guys don't have anything lined up or in your book, always make yourself the host and always try to think outside the box. I'm getting ready to celebrate my 7th anniversary with Tupperware, and I always learn something all the time and something new for my business. And like Pam and everybody always says, if you don't have a party, make a party. So that's kind of it. And we had so much fun. Oh, and I did buy wine with that money as well. A couple bottles. Aldi's has a great selection on really good wines from anywhere from $4 to like $6. So I bought some wine. But everybody had a great time. I got a few text messages last night when they got home, and I got a couple this morning that said, thank you so much. We had so much fun. I have to give a shout out to my best friend. She was going to hop on. I don't know if she was, and she's been a discount diva before, but she really helped me while I was serving wine, show the ladies how to cut the prosciutto and do the roll-ups, and how to also do those salami little rosés that you've seen. So she showed people how to do that, and I'll post her charcuterie idea because it was super, super cute. Her little rose that she made and her board was just beautiful. So yeah, that's basically it. So go have a charcuterie party or a large luncheon party. Make it fun. You know, that's even a great idea. We should do a large kids luncheons one. Yes.
You usually make me charcuterie.
And Addison wants me to tell you, I do make her charcuteries for lunch. She uses her little luncheons, right? Yeah, I know. Should they all know where they're at, or they know they're in the cupboard? So thank you. I'm sorry if I was a little long-winded, but it was super exciting. We're still like on the high of the fun charcuterie party. And like I said, Addison takes those to school all the time. She loves them. So for us, it was just something, think of something that you do fun at your house, and think of a piece of Tupperware you could do it and have yourself a party. So it was great. And I
That's
got $200 in orders. So
Yay!
I'll take it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you so much. And I love having little Addison help you there. And I just want to tell all the mommies, you should be doing something like this with your daughters. It really does teach them business skills. I'm telling you, Ashley and I have wonderful memories of our mother and daughter parties. Whether you call it a mother and daughter party or just do a party and Addison helps, your little people learn from you and they learn a whole lot more of what they catch and than what they're taught. All right. And so caught or taught, and they will be a lot more aware of what they caught than what they're taught. They forget what they're taught. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. All right. Boy, oh boy, that was awesome. Now we're ready to turn it over to Lori. Lori, are you ready?
That was amazing, Kerrie. I just love listening to you talk about all the different, you always have such great, unique ideas. So it was so great to hear about the charcuterie. Made me think back to when a holiday, I did a candy making party with my friends, and you pick out products and you pre-buy, and you just show them Tupperware. So thanks for sharing that, Kerrie. I really enjoyed that. Okay, so I wanted to share, we're going to post these. I think Pam is going to post them on Champion. There is trick or treat coming. So a lot of you, if you're new, maybe a lot of people in your neighborhood. Oh, thanks, Pam. Look at that. A lot of people in your neighborhood maybe don't know that you are the neighborhood Tupperware lady. So this one in particular, this is the Tupperware Boo. You can print it and add your information to it, most importantly, your phone number and your website. And you can attach this maybe with a pretty ribbon to a candy bar, or something that you are giving for Halloween, for trick-or-treating. So whenever your trick-or-treating is, you can add this into the kids' bag. So you might want to have some other treats as well, because all the little kids are not going to be excited to get, if you just give this in a bag with a sales brochure. I've done that in the past. The kids aren't going to be so excited to get that because they're looking for candy. So if you want to just put it in one of those door hangers, you can do that. But I would also add some other candy or attach this to candy. And this has a little recipe on it for homemade Play-Doh, which is really great because then you don't care if your kids are eating Play-Doh. All right. So this is a great thing to print and add your little touch to it and use it on trick or treat night. The other thing that I thought about doing with this, if anybody out there has a fun neighborhood where they boo each other, if you guys know what I'm talking about, someone in the neighborhood starts it and they print something and they leave a little gift on someone else's doorstep anonymously. And, there's something that says you've been booed. So you could use something like this and use Tupperware Boo. And you could probably even just keep the recipe in there, but maybe change the wording in there to just say, I am your neighborhood Tupperware lady, and I would love to get to know you. Please reach out if I can be of service. As Loretta was talking about, we're in the business for service. We want to help our customers with their warranties. We want to help them get free products. So think service and use something like this and do that in your neighborhood. If someone boos your house, or actually start that in your neighborhood, that might be a fun thing to do. And you can just put, little tiny treasure, a keychain, anything you can buy from business supplies, or maybe a past dating gift. I know we can buy those for $1.50. So I always try to throw things like that onto an order that I'm placing for customers or something for myself. So get creative with it, but get the word out, because not only is your own neighborhood trick or treating, but like I know my neighborhood, it's all the surrounding neighborhoods, especially if you live in a development. I live in a development, so we get an influx of all kinds of people here. So why not let them know that you are their Tupperware person that they can get service from. So you can grab that off of Champion. Pam will be posting that. So that was my idea to share.
Awesome, thank you. We have lots more on this that we'll be sharing, and you'll love getting from Lori and myself. And this is recipes that you can share with a treat, and there's just all kinds of cool stuff that's in this little book that we're going to be posting for you tonight. And everything from trick-or-treat coupons to trick-or-treat recipes and ideas for a happy host. Now, congratulations. Thank you, Lori, so much. You did wonderful. I just want to recognize those who have done a really good job last week, because last week was your chance to get a lot of cool stuff from Champion. And look at this. We have, with $200 in sales, with the spice labels, we have everybody on this chart right there. And look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Looks like almost 30 people. So congratulations to those at 400. We're going to add, you get the 200 and the 400. And then those at 600, you get the 2, the 4, and the 6. And then those at 800, you get the 2, 4, 6, 8. And those at 1,000 get it all. So wow. Nikki, Micah, Loretta, Jessica, Paula Berry, Rebecca, Christy. We have Gina Arnold, Michaela, Barbara, and Christine and Sevilla. Congratulations. It's awesome. All right. And so we'll be reaching out to you and figuring out who earned the jacket first. And so the first sizes will go to those people, and then we'll have to find a consolation prize once we run out, because we probably don't have quite that many. We might. All right. And so congratulations, guys. That's awesome. All right. Congratulations to those who did their 2-week personal sales challenge and received the brand new Tupperware for $15. That is wonderful. Look at all those names. Oh my goodness. And who is on pace for your exclusive purchase offer. And this is so cool, because this is bigger than your personal discount, that you're going to get even your sample price. And so Tupperware really wanted to thank you, appreciate you, and give you an even bigger, deeper discount on their exclusive offer for you. And so these are new products of the future. And when you sell $750, you're going to be able to get the little one. When you sell $2,550, you move up to the next size. I'm sorry, $1,500, you move up to the next size, and over $2,500, you will move up to the third size, all right? And to all 3 of these. And so it's a build. So you get this plus this plus this when you land here, all right? And then our monthly 10-piece baking set was going to go to those who have over 5,000. And that's instant gifts for you for Christmas gift giving, or put it on your vendor tables, and it's instant money in your pocket. Or if somebody buys it from you at your in-home parties or online parties, you want to ship it to them, and then when they pay, you can use that money towards product that you want for yourself and ship it to you. So it is the Tupper 101 school of fine switching there, but it works, all right? And then personal sales, congratulations. We have our personal sellers, and Christina Walker, number 10, Barbara Blauser, number 9, Michaela Handy, number 8, Gina Arnold, number 7, 6 is Christy Greer. Congratulations, number 5, Rebecca Fickelman, Paula Berry, number 4, Jessica Gordon, number 3, and number 2, Loretta DeCenzo Tiber, and number 1, Nikki Micah. We are going to take a break right now and jumping over to Ellen Lewis, and she is going to share with you her dating idea, because you saw those sales and you're like, how are they doing it? I want that. Well, we've got a great idea from Ellen. Go ahead, Ellen.
I was thinking about you, Pam Callahan, today, because I remember you talking about going through the phone book and cold calling people back in the day. at the distributorship, and she would cold call people, and she called it dialing for dollars, right? And it's when you like follow up with leads, but you also just follow up with people. And she loved just opening up the phone book, which is just crazy to me. However, so today I was thinking about, I was working through my messenger and I was like, hey, I'm messaging for money instead of dialing for dollars, right? So, so today I was going through Messenger and I just started, I went into my friends list and I started at the A's and I started going through and I'm just messaging them, right? And I have done this before, but usually it's from people who have said to me they want to do a party. So I'm just following up with people. But this time was a little bit different because I was actually, part of the day, I was actually just reaching out to people that are on my friends list. And I didn't prejudge, I didn't do any of that. And I just did about 10, and then I'd turn off my brain, I would send 10 messages and I'd walk away. And then I'd come back, I'd turn off my brain again, send 10 more messages and walk away. So any of you that have ever had to follow up with leads from a party or a vendor show and had to make phone calls before text messaging was a really big thing, right? It was awkward and it made you feel kind of weird. Even though these people were like telling you to call them, it still felt kind of weird, right? And the more you did it, the easier it got, right? And it was funny because I felt the exact same way today when I was doing this. I was like, oh my gosh, I remember this feeling and it doesn't feel good, right? But it's a muscle that you have to strengthen. And speaking of a muscle, another muscle that's important to strengthen is your Facebook muscle. It sounds crazy, but when people get put in Facebook jail, it's because they're kind of like they're going from 0 to 100, and you have to just kind of slowly build up to that, right? So if you go into your messenger and you send 100 messages, you're probably going to get turned off for a while. Okay. So you want to do a little bit here and a little bit there. But another tip is to do it on your phone versus your laptop or computer, because most of the time bots are on laptops and computers. They're not coming from phones. So you'll get further if you're going from your phone versus doing your laptop and computer. And if you do like I did, because I had to work up to it and turn off my brain and do all the things in order to do it, it's, like I said, just set a timer for 45 minutes, an hour, go back and message 10 more. Set a timer for 45 minutes or an hour. That will definitely help you strengthen that Facebook Messenger muscle so that later you could do more, right? You could do 30 at a time. You could do things like that. There are people that I know that do like hundreds in a day, right? I'm not there yet. But what I do advise you to do is when you take that break, just make a note somewhere. I don't care if you're paper and pencil or if you're notes on your phone, whatever, but make a note where you stopped and who's next on your list so you don't lose your way. Because once you've been doing it a while, you're like, I have no idea where I'm at, right? You don't want to have to keep going into Messenger and out of the friends list. So that is an easy way to kind of do that. So what am I messaging them? I know that's what the next question is. So what am I messaging them? You can message a variety of different things. You can, when people do that everyone wins party, or they do like a mystery hostess, if you want to promote something like that, like, hey, come in, spend this amount, and you go into a drawing to get the host gifts or whatever, you can absolutely do that. All I did today was I did a couple different things. One, I was just saying that I had a new party format I wanted to test out, right? You can't use that one very often, but you can use it every now and again. The other thing that's a great thing to do also is if you get a random online order, thank your lucky stars, because now you have reason to reach out to people and say, hey, I got a random order and I want to pay it forward. So if you're interested in doing a party, let me know in the next 24 hours. And I have your first order towards your party to get your free and half price stuff, because we can move the orders, people. We need to take advantage of that, right? And so you can move it underneath whoever's doing the party, but they need to start it right away so you can get that order moved over right away. So that's a great thing too. So if you don't have an order to give away, right, you can just say, hey, I want to test out a new party format. And it could just be the new copy and paste, right? Because you haven't done it yet, right? So that is a new format for you. Every single month, you have a new one to test out. But again, it's not something that you want to use all the time. So another thing that I did was a couple days ago, I made a post and I said, drop a gift if you want in this giveaway. And I was giving away Tupperware, right? So I did this because I didn't know, I'd seen some other people do it. And I'm like, I want to see this and see if it works. And so what I did was I made the post, right? And then the people that sent a gift on the post, a gift, not a gift. I'm sending the gifts. So if they put a gift on the post, I said I sent them a message, and my message just simply said, hey, I'm going to do this fun giveaway. I'm going to add everybody to a messenger chat, and I'm going to talk about some of my favorite products, and you can earn more entries into the drawing. Let me know if you want me to add you. And so I asked for their permission. I didn't just throw people into a group because nobody wants to be thrown into a group, period. So I asked for their permission. Most people said yes. I think there were like 2 people that just kind of didn't get back to me, which was totally fine. That's on them, right? And so I was waiting to see like what the traction was on the post as far as when I was doing it. I just said later this week. So I did a post, I think, on Tuesday. And so I was messaging people yesterday, and they're like, oh my gosh, yes, I'm so excited. Thank you so much, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, wow, they're really excited to be put in a messenger group. Like, do they know like what goes on in a messenger group? Right. So because I wanted to play around with messenger parties because people are talking about them, and I'm like, I want to figure it out. I want to see what it's like. So this is my first step into it. So if you're asking for all the ins and outs of it, I don't have them. Okay. I'm just like you guys, I'm trying it out because that's what we need to do. Right. If you're having Facebook parties and they're slow, right? Change it up, change your graphics, use more videos, you start tweaking, right? So that's all I'm doing. My Facebook parties have been kind of slow. I'm hitting a little bit of a lull, not sure what's up with that. And so I thought, you know what, let me try this and see if it works. My hat's falling off. Let me try this and see if it works. So that's all I'm doing. So I encourage you guys to do the same thing. So tonight I had, the reason why I had my camera on at first was because I planned this messenger party and I just wanted it to be 30 minutes, and I started at 7:30 because I have a party tomorrow night and a party Saturday. And so I didn't want to wait any longer because everybody's really excited. So I crammed it in at 7:30, and I was doing this messenger chat before this, and it was crazy. And it was so much fun. And the funny thing is I asked people beforehand if they wanted to date a party for extra points into the drawing. And they were like, they ghosted me. I mean, like, I swear, I think only like 3 people, you gotta give me a minute. I think only like 3 people messaged me back, right? And I was just like, okay, I'm not gonna take it personally. It's all good. I'm just playing around word choices here. I don't know what's gonna work. And it was funny because one of them said, oh, Ellen, I just did like, okay, this has to come up. I was like, oh, Ellen, I just did like a pampered chef party or something. And I was like, oh, it's fine. No worries. You know me, it's super easy. No, not a problem. I said, I'll keep you in mind for the future. And so halfway through the messenger party, I get a private text message from her that says, is this the party you wanted me to date? And I said, yeah. And she's like, I'm in, sign me up. I was like, I know, right? It's having a lot of fun. But all I really did was I took stuff from that copy and paste, right? And I didn't do the whole copy and paste, so I can't do that in 30 minutes, right? I just kind of pick and chose like what I wanted and the post that I wanted. I try to keep it super simple and interactive, and they had such a fun time. It was so fun. I got orders. What I recommend is if you don't have Tupperware to give away for something like this, I recommend you running it almost like a mystery host party. And so you're giving away the host credits, right? Not the half price stuff. Don't mess around with that, right? If the person who wins it wants half price thing, that's great, but I wouldn't wrap that into it. I would just simply give away the host gifts. And so you can even kind of build that into it and be like, the more people that participate, the more that do this, the bigger the gifts are. Then that way it pays for itself. Because I don't want any of you to try this and be like, I give away all this Tupperware and I ain't getting sales, right? So you want to kind of build that into your words with it. I have Tupperware to give away. So like I said, I was trying this out, so I wasn't as worried about the result. However, I got some pretty good results. I ended up dating 3 parties, and I have, as of right now, I dated 3 parties, and I have about $200 in sales and about another 8 people to follow up with tomorrow that said that they wanted to order. So I'm going to reach out to them tomorrow and work with them on that. So it was fun. I mean, but like I said, this is just the beginning and it was really messy. And you know, the messiest part, you guys are going to laugh your heads off when you hear this, especially if you're in messenger chats. So this is just a me posting thing, right? This is not a group. This is not like a group video, a video call that happens on Messenger. Well, these people don't know much about Messenger. And you know how easy it is to accidentally start a Messenger call. So we're about 10 minutes to the start time. And all of a sudden somebody starts a Messenger call and I'm like, oh no. And I was like, well, I'll just deny it. And then we'll see what happens. Well, then everybody started joining the Messenger call. And I'm like, oh no, everybody's in this Messenger call and this is not what I wanted to happen. So then I had to join. Eric's like, you better get on that Messenger call. I'm like, I better. They're going to be like, where is she? What's happening? So I get on. I'm like, hey guys, this isn't a call. I'm not sure who hit what, but this is just me posting. So hop on out of here. And so, and everybody's popping in. I mean, it was like 10, 15. I'm like, okay, stop coming on to the call. So then I hung up and there was one person that did not hang up from this Messenger call. So I had to go back into the Messenger call and be like, hey, go ahead and hang up because I'm just posting. You don't need to be on camera. It was so funny. I was like, this is a disaster, but it actually turned out really funny. And everybody had a really great time. And their looks on their faces when I came on, I was like, hey guys, this isn't a video call. And they all just started laughing. It was so funny. So you don't have to be perfect. Do it messy. The key is to take a step forward and try something new. And then once you do that, you can assess and then, just do what works and do less of what doesn't. Okay. And maybe warn them and say, hey, because I was like, can I disable that? No, you cannot disable it. So there's a warning. All right. Back to you, Pam.
That's funny, but you know what? I bet anything that probably actually helped you because it warmed the friends, it warmed it up. So your friend that accidentally did that probably helped you. That's funny. All right, let's go on with our recognition. Thank you so much for sharing our superstar, Ellen, also a national trainer, and really appreciate you. All right. And speaking of national trainers, Nikki trained this week on the Regions page, and Manel will be training also on the Regionals page on Tuesday. So if you go to the Region page, the 5 o'clock training is really something cool every day at 5 o'clock. And coming up, Jenny will also be training on the Regions page. So thank you so much, ladies, for giving your best to our team and our region. All right, unit sellers, number 10, Michaela Handy. Mary Ann Miller, number 9. Number 8 is Sevilla Barkholder. And Kerrie Estes is number 7. 6 is Gina Arnold. 5 is Tina Bradford. Number 4 is Angela Neisel. Christy Greer is number 3. Number 2 is Paula Berry. Number 1, Sonia Ellis. Congratulations. Then we also have our team sellers. Valerie Fisher, Jenny Cheatham, Sarah Weaver, Christy Jackson, Nikki Micah, Amy Gardner, PC Jams, Ellen Lewis, number 2, Jessica Gordon, number 1, drum roll, Loretta DeSenzo Tiber, $5,000, guys. That's awesome. Boy, there's only a couple $100 between number 1 and 2 there, though. That's great. Congratulations, both Jessica and Nikki's team. Then we also have our org sellers. Number 5 is Christy Jackson. Jessica Gordon is number 4. Loretta DeSenzo Tiber, number 3. Amy Gardner's number 2. And number 1, Ellen Lewis with $24,000 for the week. That's excellent. All right, first order award. Congratulations to all of you that have already qualified for your first order award. That's new consultants coming in and submitting their first $40 order. And you have until the 26th of October to do that, but don't wait because you can also hit that 500 and qualify for even more gifts. Arlene Breyer, Betty Kaufman, Dawn Stracker, Laura Miller, and Michelle Sproul. Congratulations. Also, we have September 29th through the 26th. Welcome one new recruit and get that beautiful pink bowl. I love it. That is a Fix and Mix bowl. That's that great big popcorn bowl Mom had when you were a kid. Loretta DeSenzo Tiber, Manel Franklin, and Mary Marlin have already qualified. And I love that spoon. That's my favorite spoon. All right. Personal recruiters, congratulations, Mary Marlin, Nikki Micah, Manel Franklin, and number 1, Loretta DeSenzo Tiber last week. All right. And then we also have our unit recruits. What? Oh my goodness. unit recruiting. We need more unit recruits, all right? And then team recruiting. Congratulations, Nikki Micah, Manel Franklin, and Loretta DeCenzo Tiber. Congratulations. All right, org recruiting, Ellen Lewis, Amy Gardner, Manel Franklin, Loretta DeCenzo Tiber. Now, this week, you want to make sure you get recruits in because it gives you cards to play bingo for logo wear. So it's just a game and a game on top of a game. It's just a fun week. It's bingo week, and it's our champion bingo because Pam loves to give away presents. All right. All right. And share the shine. Thank you guys for sharing the shine. I'm telling you, some of your things that you share are phenomenal. And it's like, I don't think you're trying to outdo each other, but you are. All right. It just keeps getting better and better and better. And so our share the shine is, here we go. Share the shine winner is, push that button. Chip Dawn Jameson. Congratulations. Oh my goodness. That is awesome. Thank you guys again for having fun with us in our little costume night. Guys, thank you so much for your time tonight. I love working with you and I love having you on. And it's so fun to make sure that we learn from each other because we are better together. Thank you, champions. Bye-bye.